What is up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing today? Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin. Is it time to short? Is the trend going to continue to the upside? Well, this is what we are going to analyze, of course, in today's live stream. Like always, taking a look at the DXY S&P 500, what could potentially happen. Bitcoin looking pretty strong. Is not looking bad. We're going to analyze the situation here right now, where we at. Of course, taking a look at the lower time frames, I do see a potential short scalp here. We did form this bullish pennant here between yesterday and this morning, finally breaking out, meeting the target of this pennant here from this symmetrical triangle here to perfection here at this level, as you can see from the breakout. Right now, are we getting exhausted now? Probably a lot of you are saying, we are creating bearish divergence, right? We're creating higher highs on the price action, on the 15-minute, on the 1 hourly. So are we ready for that correction? Yeah, potentially, yes. Okay, I'm going to say, if we do get a nice leg up here in the next coming minutes, I do think, we could get that leg down to the $20,300 range. Okay, we're probably going to have a $200 pump during the during the live stream. It's very likely. If we do get a leg up here, I would consider entering into a short position with a relatively tight stop loss. Now, this is a little bit more dangerous. If we are longing and shorting here, remember, for scalping, it's fine. We are in an uptrend. So basically, we are fighting the trend, which is not recommended, right? We've got a pretty nice bullish trend here. Are we going to have a deeper correction? Well, this is what I am spotting right now. I don't feel safe longing. I do still hold partially of my my long position from 2 days ago. It's just about 10%, taken most of profits here at these highs. And yeah, basically we're gonna look for those potential scalping opportunities, just looking at the DXY, also the S&P 500, because yeah, this is what happened basically. There was a pretty nice long trade here. It's not a trade that I would take. I'm not a breakout trader. But, coming from a massive uptrend with large volume, we got into this bullish pennant here. Obviously, there was high probability in having that leg to the upside, that continuation. But what now? What now as volume is, we've got a pretty nice spike here in volume, not going to lie. Massive big volume spike here. Most of it is buying pressure. So I think, we are ready for a corrective move anyway, before we might even continue up. This is a very nice, interesting level over here. It's a daily zone, the 20,300. I think it's just likely we're going to test it. I'm not going to enter a short right now, but, probabilities in hitting the 20,300 here in the next coming minutes, potentially in the live stream, is very likely. I will short trade this if I do get a good entry at round about the 20,650. I'm looking for the lower high resistance, the 618. Okay, so then if I do get stopped out, okay, above this wick, I've got a relatively nice, risk to reward ratio here, at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward here to my potential take profit range, which is a large resistance here that will turn into support just slightly above 20,300. So looking for that scalp. Hopefully we are going to get another leg up potentially before we go down, or we're probably just going to go down from this level. Oh, we're having the dump right now. So yeah, yeah, it didn't happen. But obviously, it was looking pretty bearish, this situation in the immediate short term. I think the 20,300 is likely to be hit. Let's see what happens. Anyway, make sure to destroy the like button. This might be a little bit of a fake out. We're going to have another move to the upside and maybe another shorting opportunity. Ideal one would have been, this one, but it's a risky one. This one right here is a risky one, as you are likely to potentially test the highs that we just created a few hours ago. So yeah, my preferred trade here with high probability would have been another lower high right there, 618, and then the drop. Let's see what happens in the next coming minutes. We'll be analyzing the situation. Guys, destroy the like button right away to give me insane support. Wow, almost 500 people watching the live stream. Absolutely crazy. Destroy that like button, guys, here for the algorithm. Support me here, because I am going to be every single day doing live streams, updates, analyzing very carefully what's happening with Bitcoin and looking for those opportunities, just like the opportunity we saw, the last 2 days. We need to go through this. because I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. This Gartley pattern definitely, paid off. We were hitting that point of control level right over here. Wow, if you held still a percentage of that trade, risk to reward was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look at this, where we at right now. If you do protect your position, stop loss was below the X point. Risk to reward is just absolutely insane. So anyway, we're going to analyze the situation right now with Bitcoin. I want to go through the comment section, say hello to the lovely community. I want to go through Ethereum, guys. I'm not sure if you are an old subscriber, I was talking about, this scenario for a long time. I actually missed out terribly on this long position, was entering longs, getting stopped out at break even, then forgot about Ethereum, concentrated on Bitcoin trading, and missed out totally on this move up. We've been talking about this on many live streams. Let me just give you a quick update on one of the live streams that was mentioned, a few weeks ago, from this Gartley pattern on Ethereum, looking for that 1,500, even 1,600 to be hit just after a few weeks. The position, because I do think that in the next 1 to 2 weeks we could be heading to $1,500, $1,600. Now, yeah, I mean, this is the Ethereum chart on the 4 hourly. Of course, we forgot about this pattern. This was not mentioned on the latest few live streams because it's a swing trade scenario. And yeah, you can see Ethereum right over here. Basically, when we were talking about the Gartley pattern, this leg up from X to A right there in August, down to the 618, back up to the 618 level here, and then down to the 78 to perfection. Of course, this one, it did take a long time to finally get that support range and finally hit that 1,550 range right now, which would be the take profit zone, as it is the 618 level from C to D point right over here. As you can see, just about almost hitting 618. But anyway, this would be a take profit zone if you were longing from the low $1,200 range, guys. I mean, absolutely insane. Totally forgot about this the last few days. I missed out, guys. Missed out on my own technical analysis. There was so much confluence here on Ethereum. I know some people did long this. I know some people must have longed this on Ethereum. It was just absolutely, it was a pretty good call, guys, we got to say. Even though it took several weeks since that analysis in September, late September, finally paying off. There was so much confluence at this $1,200 range to hold that bounce was just likely finally happening, right? So I mean, it was the highs in June, July. It was also the point of control, not point of control, but we had a pretty nice spike on the volume profile exactly at that level at 1,200. Okay, right now this spike is very small because of the massive volume that we created right over here for the last month. But there was a pretty large spike here exactly at 1,230 where we got that bounce here on the drop the last week of September. I mean, these are things that we need to go through, guys. I want to talk about stuff that has happened, analysis that we have been talking about on the channel, and then of course we will go right now in the next coming minutes to potential scenarios. But I mean, for any new viewers, any new subscribers, I mean, I remember talking about this for a long time, the first week, second week of October, and just got bored with this, potential scenario getting the bounce and not talking about it. And, finally playing out here, getting supported from the $1,200 range. There are several live streams where we're talking about this scenario on Ethereum, getting that jump to the point of control or 618 to the $1,550 range, just like mentioned on this video, on this live stream. Anyway, we're going to go through the comment section. I want to say hello to the community. It looks like we've had a little bit of a fake out right over here to the downside. A little bit of volume. I think lower is possible before we continue up. So anyway, going through the comment section right away to connect with the community, most importantly. But Jamie Crow, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. I got Joseph here, Racing Pixel, my moderators, Scotty. Thanks for joining the live stream, always giving insane support. Let's go quickly through the comment section. Say hello to the community. David D. Cott, I don't want to FOMO in now. That has pumped, and I would like a better entry. Although I think it's likely that we will pump to 25k or 28k tops before dumping hard. Very possible, very possible. Of course, we can have corrective moves. We can have scalps. Okay, we can get into quick scalps, right? Quick little short positions, longs. Obviously, for day trades, swing trades, better for long positions at support, as we are in a pretty aggressive uptrend and we are breaking some major resistance zones. Now, if we do take a look at the daily chart, okay, there are so many things on the daily. This is the daily chart right over here. We are currently getting above, a major daily level at this moment. We tapped it yesterday, closed well below. You look at this tap at just around about 20,300, 350. Tapping this daily level and getting that rejection yesterday, closing at $20,075 approximately. There was a relatively pretty nice quick short scenario right there. Okay, this is an important daily level. We just hit it and got a quick correction. This is very, very hard. It's a quick trade, get in, get out. But this is why these daily levels are important. Now, today is an important daily close level. Why is it an important daily close level? Because we are currently above a major lower high daily level, okay? When you take a look at the daily chart and you take a look at the highs and lower highs, you can see it clearly on the daily. This is a high, and lower high, okay? We're creating lower highs right there. This is why it was so important to get above this daily zone. Finally getting above it. Now we got our next daily level, which is this one, next lower high. If price action in the next coming hours does manage to have a little bit of more pumpy action to 20,800, 21,000, okay? I'm going to talk about major resistance, okay, above $21,000 in just a few minutes also. But if it closes above this daily level, it's going to be looking pretty good. Continuation to the upside is very, very possible after any aggressive correction, okay? So, I am looking to long any type of corrections if we start hitting support levels. First major support that we do have, of course, is that $20,300 range. Of course, it is that daily level, as you can see here. Currently above that level, it can get supported. We're above it. If we go to the lower time frames, all right, we can see that resistance from the daily level right there. 1, 2, okay, 3 touches of resistance. We can go to the 15-minute. This is a huge, huge level. We're potentially going to come down to that range. If this were to be a descending triangle, we're going to go to the 5-minute chart, do some, if this were to be a descending triangle, it does look like that we're on our way to that 20,300, 350. I'm not going to short this, of course not. This is not a level that I would short. I'm not a breakout trader because there are more fake outs than real breakouts, in Bitcoin. So I've learned my lesson about that in the last few years. So overall, this descending triangle scenario would likely be all the way down to the $20,300 range. That is a major zone where we could potentially look for longs, okay? If we were to go down there, it's a daily level. We got resistance right there, okay? We could get that volatility. Would I long the dump to that level? No, I would wait patiently for a reaction at this range, Once we get that reaction, we'll be looking quickly for those long positions. So those are the two scenarios right now on Bitcoin. If we do get a rally from here, I still would consider entering a short right there. I do think that correction is very, very possible. Let's see what happens in the coming minutes. Let's go through the comment section. Please provide guidance and new trading ideas, says David. Yeah, hey, this is going to continue. I'm not going anywhere. There's so many different scenarios on the market. So yeah, be patient, try and relax. I know sometimes I'm reading comments, it gets boring. We take a look at altcoins. But yeah, I want to focus basically on Bitcoin and DXY and S&P 500 so we can see the scenarios of Bitcoin. I'm only trading Bitcoin now for the last few days. Missed out totally on that Ethereum trade, which was absolutely phenomenal. You know, I like to put my money where my mouth is, but I missed out totally on this. Missed out totally. But it doesn't matter. Opportunities every day, right? What's up, Crypto Legends? Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Andy Mustache is the best. Thank you very much. Alex, good morning. Alexander, Shawar, how long till the stream starts? Well, I'm lagging behind the comment section, the stream, the comment section. I'm Spanish, so hey, sorry about that. David, we could be sideways for a few days, but leaning more towards the DXY hitting the bottom of the range and moving back up. DXY is at an extreme support level, right? We did break, you know, higher low trend line. You know, we did see some weakness. Right now, you know, it is still in an uptrend, you like it or no, despite we have created lower highs. We are still in higher low structure here, even though we broke out of this channel, right? This uptrend support level. It is at the last higher low range. It was resistance, it was support. I mean, this is pure textbook technical analysis. Bang, 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 okay? Support, resistance. Right now, we're at that level. So if we start holding this range, kind of creating a little bit of a bounce, which I think is very likely to happen, a big support. So DXY at support, likely to get a bounce. This will affect Bitcoin for that correction, right? So yeah, if we do get that bounce on the DXY, I'm going to be very, very cautious. What I do like is another test of the lows. This will be the moment that I will know if it's going to be extremely, extremely highly probable to enter a short position on Bitcoin. Because if it double bottoms here in the short term, we know what's going to happen. We are likely to have continuation to the upside on the DXY. So, you know, it's something like this. Double top in the lower time frames, 4 hourly, right? The next couple of days are going to be crucial. Double top right there. Got a small double bottom right over here. You know, we're looking for that kind of double bottom range at this support level on the DXY. Wow, this is going to be like, hey, DXY doesn't want to go lower. It's finding support here at the 110 level. Bitcoin at resistance, consolidating. It's going to get weak, and we are going to look for that banging short position is going to be explosive. It's going to be live. If that does happen, right? I'm getting into a plan here with you guys. You know, getting ready for that potential plan. Monitoring the DXY, S&P 500. I mean, S&P 500 is hitting a little bit of a resistance zone at this moment here, slightly below 3,900. I do think it can get a leg up. It can get another leg up above 3,900, 400. I mean, that would be my ideal shorting range. It's hitting resistance at this moment, but ideal scenario would be hitting the, you know, below 4,000 or just 4,000, you know, points and getting that exhaustion range, right? I like to see this kind of price action, you know, a little bit of a consolidation for that, you know, potential, you know, banging short. Anyway, let's go through the comment section, guys, right away. And continue with saying hello to the people. Stanko, Ronzu, hello. Hi, Andy. Hello, Ronzu, Stanko, Leviosa. Andy, don't let his crypto legends wait too long. Yes, sorry about that. Good afternoon. I'm going to scroll down. So, Crypto Learner, Maz, hello. Maz, much love from Boston. Maz, insane supporter. Eyes of Lazard, also. Good morning, Eyes of Lazard. Insane supporter. Omar, go. Russell, let's go. Morning, Angie. I want to say hello to everyone, but basically I'm just going to give a general hello, and that's it, guys. So let me, you know, drop off any of your analysis down in the comment section. We can take a look, because I can give also my opinion. You can give me your opinion. So I got Bavik here saying, hi, Andy, please have a look at it at Biconomy. Bico, okay, Biconomy. I have no idea what this is. Biconomy. What is this? Biconomy. Oh, it does ring a bell. We can take a look at the charts. Wow, this one's gone flat for several months. No interest at all on Biconomy at the moment. quick look on the charts, guys. We don't want to spend too much time on altcoins. Low cap altcoins, we can see poor liquidity here. Economy, Gemini, Coinbase. Yeah, it's just running flat. Hey, selling pressure is exhausted. Now the question is, will buying pressure come? This is the question. How legit is this project? Is there any interest? Any investors, big investors, companies? What is their roadmap? But, you know, this is definitely a buying zone in my opinion. Selling pressure has finished. You know, we are waiting here for the buying pressure to come in, all depending on how legit this crypto project is. I mean, not much to analyze on the lower time frames. I mean, the liquidity is very, very poor, a lot of volatility, no technical analysis to be done on this project at all. Overall, what I could say, it's in a buying level right now. You know, if you are bullish on this project, you know, I would take the shot. There's definitely levels that I would consider buying. Of course, no financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. Yeah, not much analysis to do on this. Like button supports your algo too, Zach. Absolutely. Right. Andy, we need your Corsa app, please, says Adil. Yeah, it will be in the next coming weeks, guys. I mean, we need programmers. We're getting the structure, security, and you know the deal. It will be launched, guys. I'm super hyped up with the course. Of course, I will be focusing mainly on Bitcoin and stock market DXY analysis. And of course, we will have a section on some altcoins, but you know, I want to focus on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a multi-billion market, so there's enough money there to scratch on trading, and I'll be focusing mainly on Bitcoin, but of course on altcoins as well. It's on the way. Hi Andy, are you still partially running that 19,200 long? Yes, I am still in that. Yeah, very, very small. It's less. It's about 10%, or not even that. Taking most of profits here. You know, on the way up, okay, been taking profits here, and also taking profits here this morning. You know, I've got very, very small position. It's just about 10%. But yeah, still running, you know, some of that trade. Why not? It's a free trade at this moment. Very small position, you know. But what if we do get that jump to 21,000? Well, I can get more profits there, you know, if we do have that scenario in the next coming days. So it's just there. Overall, at this range, I am looking for short scalps, like I explained at the beginning of the live stream. And yeah, right now, like I said, you know, it's pretty sure that we are creating some bearish divergence on the RSI, on the 1 hourly. I mean, volume's pretty high at this level, but it looks like that we could be ready for a corrective move. I mean, just for entertainment purposes, let's just take a look at the RSI, and there we have it. We do have those, you know, lower highs on the RSI, higher highs on price action on the 1 hourly, which is showing a little bit of exhaustion here on the price action. But RSI is yeah, definitely not an indicator that I would use just for trading. It can add a little bit of confluence, but it's a lagging indicator in my opinion for trading, especially for scalping. You can tell crypto had a day when the people start coming back to the streams. Yes. I mean, 700 people watching the live stream. You know, this is how the market works. You know, you get a pump, people get hyped up, and people miss out on the longs from these lows, for example, right? When we had 300 views, 400 views on the live stream, we get 800 views on 700 views on the live stream. You know, when everything's happened, you know, markets, sentiments, you know, emotions work like this. People are interested in Bitcoin at 60, 70,000, not down here at 20,000. They think we're going down to 12K, so I'll buy then. Too many people expecting 12K. This is only telling me one thing. It is likely not going to happen. I'm not too hyped up with this pump. I do think we can go back below 20K, you know, 19, 18K. But I don't see a successful breakdown. If it happens, a wick below $18,000, I think it will be relatively fast. Too much interest, too much buying interest down at 12K, 15K. So, you know, 10, 12K will probably never happen in our lifetime. You know, who knows? Anyway, just a bit of Let's take a look. Hi Andy, Matic please, mobile buzz. Let's take a look at Matic for mobile buzz right away. Hey, large cap coins we can definitely analyze, such as Matic Network. Matic Network, I mean, absolutely phenomenal. This is the analysis that we were waiting for the, the last few days on Matic Network. We had descending wedge scenario right over here, finally breaking the wedge resistance zone, and the resistance wedge scenario is that $1 range. $1 is, we're just a few cents away from that $1. So best trade scenario right over here was, after the breakout, potentially get into the support right there, with a relatively tight stop loss here inside of the wedge, just in case it could fake out, right? But overall, you got a pretty nice risk to reward if you waited for that, bounce at the resistance turning into support. I mean, this was mentioned a few days ago, and hitting the 618 from this pump, right? So you're hitting the 618 fib level, the support, overall, we were looking for that bottoming out on Bitcoin. S&P 500 is slightly bullish for the last few days. So yeah, that leg up was just highly probable. Right now, I think, yeah, it can have a corrective move, but overall, I think the $1.05 will be hit in the next coming days. So if we were to have that corrective move on, I would still be looking for longs here. It is highly probable we're going to get a corrective move, so don't panic if we do. On Matic, if we do get that corrective move here to the 85 cent range, 85, 86, I would potentially consider a long position. I do think another leg up is likely to test the big major resistance, $1 psychological number. I mean, it is hitting a bit of resistance right now. We should be hitting the 7.8 fib level from this high to this low, just about hitting the 7.8. There is a bit of resistance. Yeah, overall, I would consider some longs, all depending on what Bitcoin does, S&P, okay? If we do come down to the, this is the target level, $1, $1.05. If, there might be another chance for a day trade, small swing trade here. We've got higher lows. It's in an uptrend, so let's just go with the short-term trend here for the last few weeks. If it corrects, we are likely to get that bounce. 85, 86 cents. Consolidation, we need to find out on Bitcoin as well. If Matic hits this 85, 86 cent level, while Bitcoin is also hitting a major support, then yeah, it will give us a little bit of more confidence to long, okay? I'm always checking Bitcoin when I'm doing altcoins. Bitcoin looks bullish, then altcoins, can follow with the Bitcoin bullishness. Hi Andy, new sub here and been enjoying your TA. I am from Australia. Thoughts on trading BTC AUD? I mean, absolutely. This is like saying, shall we trade oil with Australian dollars or gold with Australian dollars? I mean, globally, it's we need to take a look at it in dollars. In my personal opinion, when we're doing trading, I always trade against the US dollar pair. So I would do the same. Or most of the analysis is done in dollars. So I did 50x from 1,350 to 1,545, says Christian. Absolutely phenomenal. Algo on low time frame, says Pratesh. Absolutely, we're going to take a look at Algo right away. So many comments here. It's mission impossible. I really need to make a private community for people who really want technical analysis and content, because I can't keep up here with the YouTube comment section. It's just impossible. Right, let's take a look. Morpheus wants me to take a look. Hello from Malaga. HNT. Okay, so we've got HNT. What else do we have? Algorand for Pratesh. Let's take a look at HNT, and then we can take a look at Algorand right away. HNT. What is this one? HNT. Ticker symbol Helium. Okay. This is one that works with satellite or something like that. Didn't do much research on this project. Helium. Well, we are basically at 2020 levels. I have no idea how this blockchain project works. Absolutely no clue if it's legit or not. And what I can say, it's it's running flat here. So I think a lot of the altcoins, I know it's a large cap cryptocurrency. A lot of the altcoins lag behind Bitcoin usually. So what I can say here is, that it's very, very possible that we could get that pump on Helium. Yeah, ideally, I would like to see a leg down below this level, and I think it would be a potential fake out. I mean, a lot of volatility here on this crypto. For trading, I don't see much. It's still below point of control here from the last, several weeks. A little bit cautious on this one. It's holding this support level at the $4 range. Yeah, a little bit difficult on this. It can potentially wick down to the 7.8 here, and I think it might be a buying level, which would be the $3.75, right? Kind of a Gartley projection right there. I mean, this is too high. This is well above the 0.8 fib level, but 7.8 will probably get a bounce. Yeah, not much to say about this. It's just running flat. I think a potential bigger relief rally can follow. This is a big support level, point of control. We had a nice consolidation back here in February, March of 2021. That level is holding pretty nicely. This could get a bounce after a potential test of the lows again here, below $4. I would be looking for longs here, not for shorts. I think this one can be traded on Bybit. Let me just check here. Yeah, it can be traded on Bybit. So yeah, probably a bullish scenario here on HNT. But yeah, not the best looking chart. Andy, no me hablaste de Matic. Yeah, we did take a look at Matic, Mobile Buzz. Let's take a look at Algorand on the lower time frames. Right. Let's take a look at Algorand. We got Cult DAO here for Gabriel. Let's take a look at Algorand. XRP, please, Ronzu. Right, Algorand. Let's see if we can keep up. I mean, not much to say on Helium. Let's take a look at Algorand, see if we do see some major opportunities. I was looking for a long on Algorand. I think Algorand is an absolute beast. Any correction, I mean, it's getting exhausted here at this moment. If it breaks above the highs right now, I mean, I'm going to talk about this scenario right now on Algorand. I mean, for me, this is an accumulation scenario. This is an accumulation scenario on Algorand. I mean, massive volume spike at the lows. This is just telling me, are people selling here? When you have such amount of huge volume at this 30-cent level at the lows, people don't want to sell at the lows. They want to buy. So this is just telling me that it's likely to it's an accumulation level, and it's going to go to test these highs and even break them, and then maybe get a crash down. But overall, these lows are bullish for me. So let's go to the 1 hourly here on Algorand. And yeah, it's having a little bit of a double top range at the moment. Let's analyze the lower time frames like you wanted, Pratesh. And yeah, what I can say, you could arguably discuss that this is an Adam and Eve double bottom scenario. Second bottom is slightly higher. Oh, I mean, this one, it's not a perfect Gartley pattern, but it hit the 782 perfection. Oh, missed out totally. It was one of the crypto. It was a crypto that I wanted to trade. This one hit the 782 perfection right there from the pump, right over here. Oh, that would have been a absolutely beautiful long position. Just just a few days ago. But anyway, I've been trading Bitcoin. Can't trade everything. So Algorand right now, there's a potential higher levels can come for Algorand. We've got this double bottom scenario right there. We've got a spike. This could be an Adam and Eve scenario right there. Double bottom range. So far, so good. We broke out. We got a bounce. What's happening with this bounce right now? It is double topping out. This is not a good sign. If you're in a long position from this, this bounce here at this support range, you definitely want to take profits at the highs, and you definitely want to protect position just in case this breakout hasn't got enough power. If we do break above this high that we created pretty nicely, wow, this is likely to continue aggressively to the upside on Algorand. I would say, that this double bottom, we got a projected move here of potentially hitting the 36-37 cent range. If we take this high to the low, that is also in confluence with the 618 Fibonacci level. Yeah, I do see Algorand coming all the way up to 36 cents. If it drops down from the range, I would be a little bit cautious. If it starts consolidating here below 33 cents, I think, there will be another bullish momentum. Obviously, at the 618, I would consider a short, which is at the 36 cent level on Algorand. But with this price action, yeah, you are likely to come all the way up there in the next coming days. It might be this week, next week, depending on what Bitcoin does. So yeah, Algorand looks pretty good with this price action over here. It doesn't look bad. It's still relatively hitting a resistance zone. We need a big breakout from this level, as you can see. It's been support, getting resistance. We're just at that range. It doesn't look bad though. It does not look bad. Let me just higher is likely. Higher is likely. 1 second. I mean, yeah, I would be looking for the 618 and even higher. Doesn't look bad. Yeah. If it does retrace, I would consider, getting into a long. Let's take a look at the comment section. Maybe bull run is here. We cannot see it. Maybe. Hamid. Andy, ¿qué tal? Can you take a look at Quant? Muy bien, Bernardo. Let's take a look at Quant right away. Quant, US dollar, which would be QNT as ticker symbol. I mean, there was another Quant project. QNT. Let's take a look at QNT on the chart right away. And then we can focus on Bitcoin, guys. Let's focus on Bitcoin. Quant did have a pretty impressive rally. Hey. Oh, then we must have talked about this the last few days, right? Where Quant kind of created a Notre Dame inverse head and shoulder with a descending neckline. But hey, it's meeting the target. You cannot make this up. Lower highs, you got lower low and a higher low, and that has met the target, hit resistance, got massive rejection. Bigger correction is likely on Quant, at least to the 145, 150 range. Yeah, not much to add on this. Maybe a larger correction. I mean, we already hit 160, so yeah, 158. Yeah, overall, I do think that we'll continue with that correction. This is an interesting level where we could get a consolidation and a bounce. But corrective move is likely here on Quant. Let's go to the 12-hourly time frame, zoom out a little bit. Even lower. Yeah, still corrective move, depending on what kind of price action we make at 150, which is a large support resistance zone. Depending on what kind of price action we do there, if we do get kind of exhausted, make some wicks, I would consider a long. That would be the highest probability trade scenario on Quant. Not the first wick down. I would wait for a consolidation to have a high probability trade with the selling exhaustion to hit the highs or the 618, just in case you do create a lower high, right? 618 would be a target level if we were to get that bounce, and potentially the highs. You know, these are take profit zones if you're longing from this range. This is what I do see, you know, because overall we are potentially, from the lows created on June here on Quant, creating some waves here, right? So we got one wave from the ultimate low in June, second corrective wave, third wave happening in the last few days. Fourth wave will be very interesting to see where we're going to finish. Wherever it consolidates in between, you know, 150 and maybe 130, you know, we might see a little bit of volatility. I'll be paying attention to the Fibonacci levels from this low. Right over here, we just hit around about 382, I would blindly guess. From this low to the high, 382, 50% Fibonacci. So, yeah, from this low to the highs, we're looking also for, you know, 50% was almost hit. I mean, 618 would be the ideal scenario. 618 is round about $140. So overall, 618 hit the first wave resistance as support. We got the 618 big level here in the past in 2021. Yeah, I definitely would consider that level for another. You know, that would be a high probability trade, especially if we do get a small consolidation, you know, between 130 and 150 on Quant. Looking for that fifth wave up, you know, and definitely the 618, because the fifth wave can get exhausted and create a double top, and then, you know, finally get a massive corrective move. So yeah, that's I would be looking for this scenario. Interesting zone for me, 130, 150. It might not correct down there, guys. It might not, but if it does, that it would be my interesting zone for a long. Can you take a look at Shiba Inu, Ashley? Absolutely, why not? So, Kate Alice is saying, please guys, stop asking TA for crappy altcoins. Yeah, let's focus on Bitcoin most, guys. I know a lot of people are here for Bitcoin, and a lot of people want me to take a look at their altcoin. So yeah, let's just take a look at Shiba Inu, and then we can take a look at I can see Seb here in the comment section already. Seb, Scotty, Joseph, Racing Pixel, Woodround. Thanks guys for joining. Emre, I can see you here also. Which YouTuber dropped Bitconomy? So many guys are asking about them. It must be a kind of a hype. Probably. I have no idea. So let's take a look at Shiba Inu and then let's focus on Bitcoin, guys. Let's take a look at Shiba. And then let's go through Bitcoin, DXY, S&P a little bit. Okay, let's focus on the big markets. Because altcoins, no matter how bullish an altcoin can look, yeah, if Bitcoin, if stocks don't look that they are bullish, then yeah, we can forget about altcoins. Shiba Inu, what's happening with Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu is at an interesting level. Got some stuff here that we can delete. Old analysis, let's just do fresh analysis. This is weeks ago or months ago since we talked about Shiba Inu. Yeah, interesting fact about Shiba Inu, of course, taking a look at the daily chart and zooming out here to see some price action of 2021, is that we had a very large consolidation in between June and October. So around about 4 months, okay, of nice consolidation, 4 or 5 months here back in 2021 that created, you know, a massive spike in volume. This was an accumulation zone right now. We're currently hitting that range. So is this another accumulation zone here where we are running flat on Shiba Inu? Very, very possible. I know Shiba Inu has a huge army and they might pump the price up in the next coming weeks after this large consolidation to come up to claim the highs and maybe even break them here from August. Yeah, not much to add here on Shiba Inu. Currently hitting the 7-8 fib level. It ain't looking bad. It ain't looking bad for a run up. You know what happens with these cryptos though, guys? We just need a tweet or some famous guy talking about it or whatever. Massive event or massive marketing in the short term and it can create a hype, short-term hype. Overall, you know, I would be only looking for longs here on Shiba Inu with a invalidation point below the June lows. You know, for a swing trade, low capital, low leverage at this range, 7-8 fib level, it does look like we're potentially going to create a higher low and attempt to hit this high from August. Not much I can add there on Shiba Inu. I got Racing Pixel here giving insane support like the rest of the mods. Let's take a look at let's take a look at high cap cryptos, guys. Well, Shiba Inu is one of them, and also Bitcoin. Let's not lose too much time with cryptos that are below the top 100 in market capitalization because yeah, they're highly manipulated. Thanks again, Andy. Got to head out to watch the US market open. David. Yeah, well, US market opening now in about 20 minutes. I'll probably finish the live stream before then. So it will be very interesting. I mean, I want to short this, guys. I want to short Bitcoin. I would want to short Bitcoin. But I can't. Because I am conservative. I am very disciplined with my trade scenarios. I know with high probability we are going to go down to at least the 20,300. But of course, this risk to reward is just not worth it for me at this moment. This is a one-to-one trade scenario. There's still even high probability we'll go to 20,300. But I cannot do it, guys. Because discipline is number one thing, risk management in technical analysis in trading. Ideal scenario would have been getting that leg up to the 618 from this drop to get resistance from the lower high, but you know, trading is never easy. It's probably, you know, we got that drop down. It was a little bit of high volume. Let's take a look at the lower time frames here on Bitcoin. I mean, luckily Mark Dutch is not here because he always gets my funny noises. He likes to do short videos and send them to the mods chat. It's probably not happening because he's not here. Anyway, right now at this level, I mean, this has kind of broken a support level on the lower time frames, looking for those scalp scenarios. We can see here it's getting the leg down now. I mean, it's testing the lows. If you did scalp this, this is a take profit zone, no doubt. Protect position. We've got these lows created today, exactly at $20,530. You got one, you got two, you have I mean, it's not a great breakout, maybe on the 1 minute chart. Extreme scalping, looking at the very low time frames. You know, volume is high on this move down. So what do you get here is, basically this move down with volume breaking a support range, and that consolidation with low volume, you're just likely to test the lows. I mean, this strategy is talked about many times on the live stream. I can't be focused on this, guys, but you know the deal. You know, there's major opportunities on these kind of movements on the low time frames as well. You know, respected level once, twice, you break it with a high volume. If you retrace to that range and consolidate with low volume, you are likely going to come down and test the lows or the 618. You know, that was already a take profit zone. I mean, these moves are relatively small, right? What did it move? $50, you know, which is about, you know, 0.25%. You need high leverage to make some gains on this. You know, you need to use 50, 70, 80x on these scalp scenarios, because you're the very short, quick moves. Overall, I do think we're going to go lower time frames. I do think lower is likely. I just don't want to trade it here at this moment. Missed out. My ideal trade would be in resistance. At resistance, point of control right there from this range. Daily open might be even tested. You know, let's take a look at the what did I do with the SVP? Hang on 1 second. Session volume profile. Where have you been? Yeah, I mean, that would have been an ideal short if we would have got that leg up, guys, on this descending triangle scenario. It would have been absolutely ideal. We got the daily open, which has been at the $20,060 range. I mean, I don't think we're going to go to the daily open. There's a lot of support at 20,300. If we do hit 20,300 and consolidate, that is the level I would consider a long. If we start hitting the level, consolidate, go down, go lower, you know, I'm not gonna long here. I need a nice confirmation of support and bulls defending this range. You know, a lot of traders are going to be eyeing this level to extremely long. So, you know, we want to try and go with those traders. Taking a look at scenarios here on Bitcoin, guys. This is what we want. We're here to trade. We're here to do technical analysis mainly on Bitcoin. We're here to make money and not to take a look at crappy altcoins. We want to be here to make money. So looking at some potential scenarios that I am looking for here for the next, you know, couple of days, today and tomorrow. Still running that trade on Bitcoin. Very small position at the moment, 10% approximately. Remember, guys, the platform that I use is Bybit. You know the deal. Old subscribers know this. New subscribers should know it also. Bybit is the #1 platform for me. I've tried different ones. There are some good ones out there, but Bybit for me is the #1. You do get an insane bonus if you scroll down. You haven't signed up yet and you are experienced. $4,380 to be claimed on Bybit at the rewards hub. You take 2 minutes to sign up. And if you go to your profile to the rewards hub section, you can claim up to $4,380. You just need to follow the steps, guys. Make sure to take advantage of the bonus, only for experienced traders. Don't do it, Andy. Yeah, no, not shorting at this. And especially when we are creating a kind of a small double bottom range at this moment, right? This is taking a look at the lower time frames. Hey, yeah, we got the double bottom kind of fake breakout back into the range at this moment. Still would consider a short here with a tight stop loss. I mean, who cares getting stopped out? Stop losses are there to be hit. If I were to be wrong, I want to get stopped out above this high, because if we hit this high, you are likely going to hit this high. So why have a larger stop loss? If we do get up to 20,650, it would be the 618 point of control. I think another leg down would be likely. So that would be my shorting level. If we do get a pump up there, I'm considering that short. Very possible that people are shorting here. They're probably just going to get liquidated or panic sell if the market pumps to 20,650 range. So you're definitely not a shorting level, especially after creating this small double bottom scenario. If we do get up here, I would be looking for shorts there. Relatively tight stop loss. Risk to reward will be pretty nice. It's a 3-to-1 risk to reward approximately, as you can see here. These are the kind of trades that we are looking. I do see a potential smack down here to 20,300 range. Point of control, lower highs. Yeah, everything indicates that could happen. Let's monitor the DXY, because if DXY continues lower, then I would be cautious. Getting supported. Yeah, I think the bounce here is very, very likely on the DXY. So if we do get a little bit of more consolidation and we get a relief rally on Bitcoin again to 20,650, this is highly probable before the end of the day you're going to get a relief rally, in my opinion. So if we do get that relief rally on the DXY, what is going to happen to Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin will be affected by this rally on the DXY, and it should have a corrective move. So this is why, going up right here, I would consider a short. If I'm wrong, stopped out. If I'm right, 3 times my stop loss. It's how we want to play the game. Risk to reward from this trade, I've made 5 times more out of this long position, guys, that I'm still in right now. Of course, it would have been more than 5 times if I wouldn't have been taking profits, because risk to reward from that trade, I mean, you can make the numbers. Where is it? Right there. Long position from 19,280. Stop loss below the wick here at 19,130, 40. I mean, you make the numbers here. 8-to-1 compared to this one. 8-to-1 risk to reward right there. Obviously, it's not an 8-to-1 because I'm taking profits, but I made 5 times my stop loss while I'm taking profits here to the upside. So, hey, if I get stopped out once, twice, it doesn't matter. We're looking for those, good risk to reward trades, guys. Always, always, always. We miss out on trades. We analyze the next potential scenario. DXY is finished. Maybe. I think I might be another up and down curved pattern like before. The recent pump on the 30-minute chart. 400 likes. 400 likes on the way, guys. 400 likes on the way. Make sure to destroy the like button. Thank you very much for the insane support. Just hit 400 likes. You guys are amazing. Oh no, this is from another video. 390. Who's going to be the 400th like? It needs to go down fast. I'm a minus 700 in perpetual. Wow. Where did you short? Someone here minus 700. You must be using margin trading, not isolated. Minus 700%. I was definitely not looking for shorting levels here at this range. This was only longs. if you take a look at the latest live streams, you know, we were only looking for longs here, you know, you're not. I am here on live streams to prove also, you know, if I'm wrong, yeah, we can take a look at, you know, patterns and scenarios when I was wrong. Also, yeah, I've gotten, you know, no shame on my analysis, because this is why we want to have good risk management. You know, what if I am wrong? I want to lose a very small amount of money. So yeah, but yeah, we want to. I like to take a look at what I've been talking about the last few days. 416, 434 likes. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Which chart do you use on TradingView to trade commodities on PrimeXBT? Well, yeah, I mean, it all depends. When I'm it's been a long time since I haven't traded the S&P 500. It's been a few weeks right now. But yeah, when I'm trading on PrimeXBT, I will just use ES chart, for example, for my analysis. Of course, you need to pay a subscription if you want the data to be live. You know, this has a 10-minute delay, I think, on a lot of commodities. I think gold is live, crypto is live. But, you know, S&P, NASDAQ, you need to pay an additional $10 or something like that a month if you want the actual price data. But I just use it for my analysis. And, you know, you got live movement on PrimeXBT. So I would use, I do my analysis on ES1 for the S&P. But if it's gold, you know, you just go to gold. And you go to the gold US dollar here, CFD. And yeah, basically you could just do gold, oil. You just go to crude oil futures. I mean, yeah, depending on what you're gonna trade. PrimeXBT, if you want to trade these different commodities using crypto as collateral, stable coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you can choose. You get 7% added to your deposit. I got a full video tutorial so you can check it out, guys. It's an insane platform. You're using crypto as collateral to trade different markets such as oil, gold, natural gas, you know, S&P 500, Dow Jones. It's an insane platform. If you use the link, it's another way to support the channel. You can get up to $7,000 by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promo code, guys. It's an insane platform. I don't use traditional brokers anymore. I'm full on crypto. You know, I like my stable coins. So, yeah, staying away from the centralized system. So, Bybit never charges fees for spot. I mean, this is also very, very good. I mean, I did buy the last couple of weeks BTC on Qcoin, but I keep forgetting, you know, Bybit does not charge any fees at all. It's zero fees for spot trading. So it's a good platform to accumulate Bitcoin or you know, Ethereum. Spot trading has zero fees. So yeah, that's a very, very good bonus on Bybit. Let's take a look. It's Nasdaq will open fine? Will Nasdaq open fine? Don't know. S&P 500 I like to take a look at. And S&P 500 I think can have another leg up. So yeah. Show us those arms, Andy. Look at those guns. Look at those guns. Whoa. I didn't go to CrossFit today, actually. I did yesterday. You got huge arms, brother, says MM Macro. Thank you, my man. Not zero fees for spot margin, though. No. Not for margin trading. Just spot trading. Andy flexing for the ladies. I got Daniela Rivers here saying it's show those arms, Andy. Oh, crazy. Anyway, let's focus. Let's focus, guys. We're here to do technical analysis. Let's not Let's not get too distracted. So yeah, S&P 500 at resistance. I am looking for another leg up though, but also a potential correction, large correction soon, as we are hitting resistance. I mean, it all depends. Let's see how market opens. We could get a corrective move from here and then another leg up. So yeah, DXY does look like it wants to get a bounce from this level. So I would say that corrective move on the S&P 500 could happen on the open, you know, and also for Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin is just about, I mean, I see Bitcoin correcting down to 20,300. So whoever wants to try and scalp short that, I mean, this is not the best level to enter, like I said. You know, I wouldn't enter here. I'm very patient, conservative, disciplined with my trading. Because then, you know, I'm knowing that we are likely, with high probability, going to hit 20,300. You know, what if I'm wrong and I enter a short position right now at this level and then we move up, you know, and get a consolidation here, or maybe not consolidate? You know, I'm thinking, why did I enter a short trade there? You know, it's silly. But then it might come down there, and then you might think, hey, why didn't I short it? Well, it's just not a shorting level. The risk to reward here is not correct. But we are likely, with high probability, going to go down there. So super chat, brazos de acero, says Seb. You guys are fun. Did I do the super chat? Let me just scroll here to the super chat. I think I didn't do the super chat. Sorry. NKS. Thank you, mods. I got my mods chat here going absolutely crazy. Sorry about that. Let's take a look at the super chat here from NKS. Do you think this pump is fake or real? And can it go above 21K? Hey, absolutely. I mean, volume is there. This pump is very real. We can see massive volume, over 140 million, with a positive delta here of over 20 million. I mean, this volume is very real. You can see it right there here. Also on TradingView, on the Bybit perpetual contract. Yeah, it's very real. Corrective moves are potentially very likely going to get a big bounce. So all depending on the consolidation, all depending on the wicks. You know, I want to see double bottoms. I want to see a reaction at support levels. Because what if there's a big fat, you know, finger that is going to press the sell button, and, you know, you name it, how many Bitcoin or how much leverage, you know, can absolutely destroy and have a massive sell-off, guys. We have seen it before. We want to be very aware of this. I will get into consolidations. Not going to put a limit order here, just in case, you know, what if we do have a massive selling candle to the downside? It can happen. So overall, I think higher is likely. Today's daily close is extremely important. Why? Because we're above a major daily level. We need to close above 20,300 to still continue bullish. If we do close strongly, an ideal close would be 20,700, 800, showing, you know, a big daily candle close. Then, of course, I do see even hitting the 21,800, you know, maybe 22K range. You know, we haven't got much resistance above this range. Look at this, right? Just check out the price action in between 22,000 and 20,300. I mean, if we start managing to get above this range here on the daily, and looks pretty nice, we are likely going to come up to almost $22,000. It's going to show strength. It's going to show acceptance above this daily zone, last lower high. This is telling me that this is likely to get another leg up. So yeah, I will consider looking for longs here at 20,300, you know, 200. If we consolidate there, and we'll be looking for longs. If it smacks down here, well, yeah, we're not looking for longs. It's just selling off very strongly. let's be patient. Let's wait for exhaustions, guys. We want to be professional traders. We want to be patient. We want to have good risk management. We don't want to FOMO in. We don't want to, FOMO sell. We do not do that. I mean, yeah, two days ago, that was the trade scenario. I mean, what a trade. What a trade scenario. Waiting patiently for that consolidation at 19,250 range. It was absolutely insane. It was a great trade. This just was a great trade. Double bottom confirming here, right there. I mean, this was a huge trade scenario. Yeah, we're having that drop now on Bitcoin. Yeah, I think lower is likely. Let's see how we react at this range, guys. This is going to be in the next coming hours. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be here. If we do consolidate and we at that range here, in the next coming hours, then I might do a live stream, for a potential live trade setup, looking for stop loss levels. Stay extremely cautious with your trading, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Feeling hungry right now. Thank you for the almost 500 likes. I do think higher is possible after a consolidation, guys. Stay cautious with your trading. Stay safe. Protect capital. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose, of course. Yeah, thank you. And I will see you in the next one.